welcome to Passe Gaming. This is the beginning of a new series entitled Co-op, where Guns and I will be playing once a week of whatever the fuck we feel like.
Hey everybody.
Hey, I do have to say that since stopping the Let's Plays, I've been much more happier with my gaming, because I honestly don't feel like talking through it 90%, because it's not just... Now I understand why YouTubers have two games. They have the game that they stream, you know, for the peoples, because talking through it and all that shit, you know. And then they have, you know, the game, the same game, they like their own personal, like, game. Like, I get it now. I always wondered why, and now I know, because, you know, it beats in there and talking constantly. I just want to play a game.
Like, there's some styles of games where it's not horrendous. Like, if you're playing like an open world game, for instance, it's not terrible, because there's a lot of like time where you can just sit and talk because you're doing a lot of whatever.
Not only that, but like, I find like it's hard to fully immerse yourself when you're doing that too, you know?
Yeah. RPGs is tough because there's a lot going on all the time that you want to pay attention to.
Yeah.
And bullshit. I could sit and talk through an entire first-person shooter probably, and have no problem with it.
Yeah, I mean, like, I was thinking, like, you know, games that we could stream, you know, typically are co-op ones, so we don't have a whole lot of them to begin with, but, like, typically games that are co-op, like this, for instance, or Fortnite, or Call of Duty, or whatever, we don't really need, like, I don't feel the need to, like, I'm okay with, just yapping, and, you know, it's not taking away from my enjoyment of the game. I mean, because I found, like I just want to pay attention, and I'm talking through cutscenes, and it's just a pain in the ass. Not, ever since I've changed over to like what I'm doing now, I'm just enjoying it more. That's not to say I'm not enjoying talking to you fine folks. I just
Fuck you guys.
I just decided like I wanted to take the channel in a different direction. Like it wasn't going anywhere, and I feel like most of these Let's Play channels don't really go anywhere to begin with. So, you know, I am in the middle of doing this mission. What the fuck's going on?
Yeah, I don't know, but we're in two separate instances. So.
All right, let me beam back out. But, like, you know, this is, like, doing this is enjoyable. We can sit here, joke, mess around, have a little fun, you know, and I'm still in the process of trying to get my other shit together, because at the moment, I don't have a computer that's ready to go yet. I haven't picked out, I just gotta order it, and then I'll be able to, you know, make my own videos and edit it with all the, you know, based on, like, tabletop games and all other nerd shit I'm into. Plus, I figured, you know, if I'm going to be doing this stuff and failing miserably, at the very least, I want to do something that I enjoy while I fail miserably. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What are we supposed to be doing?
We gotta kill these dudes over here. I'm just lazily floating towards them. Not any of your old rush.
1 point we'll get there. Now, this game, it's not terrible. It's not great either, but it's fun to play. You know, it gives you something to do.
As long as you have somebody to play with for the most part, I mean, those can be pretty good. Usually pretty good.
Yeah, it's it gets boring real quick when you're all by your lonesome.
Yeah.
Captain, our shields. Yeah, so shields are fucking shit. There.
That's a big issue I'm having with monster hunting right now. Is it's fun, and I love the way Capcom handles that franchise. Everything is basically like they have some stuff that they're like you can pay for.
Yeah.
But any significant additions to the game, they're always free. And they just released like new content, and I want to get through it, but everybody seems to stop playing that game, and I don't care enough to make new friends.
I wonder why everybody's already like over it.
I don't know. But I can't like. Because the end of the thing is 90% I can't grind by myself. I just can't do it. I get...
My ship is fucked up.
I get, I seem to have a problem with monotony.
Really? How do you get through RPGs then?
I can grind to, like, the way that I did Final Fantasy 15 was I would play and I would get to a certain point and I would be like, alright, I'm gonna level up because things are getting a little tough. So I would spend, you know, a day or two grinding out levels. And then when I could feel myself getting over it and getting antsy, I would be like, alright, now I gotta go do shit.
Yeah, I can understand that. Yeah, I don't feel like doing that.
There used to be a point, like fucking Diablo 2. Like, I could and play Diablo 2 for hours, and hours, days at a time, and not that would be my existence. But now, if I tried to do that, I don't think I could do it for more than a day or two.
Really?
Well, all right, I'm done. This is I can't grind anymore.
I can still
Not
grind, like I'm playing currently Mad Max, which I'm really enjoying. And like it's, I don't know if it's grindy. It's not like Diablo grindy, but like I have to run around and I'm trying to make this particular area of the waste safe for this particular stronghold. You know, there's a lot to do, and it's a little grindy, but like I don't mind it because it's different every time. It's not like I'm doing the same exact thing over and over and over. I may be doing the same objectives. Oh my god, shut the fuck up. But it's different.
As long as you're progressing towards something, it's not bad. But when it gets to a point where like you're just grinding for the sake of like a minor numerical upgrade on an item.
Yeah, which is, you know, yeah, and especially with like what game? Diablo. You have to like, especially to get like once you finish the game, I'm talking experience with like the third one. I've actually never finished the second one.
Yeah.
But the third one, you have to just keep playing and over and over and over and over.
I mean,
you know, because it's what they want you to do. And it's like, you know, just to get the better loot. But like I'm a story guy, so like getting the better loot means nothing to me, like whatsoever. I don't care about the better loot.
Like I remember sitting and grinding up for Stones of Jordan in Diablo 2, and that was basically like they were good, but it was more for some reason like a currency item. Like people would trade items for Stones of Jordan.
Yeah,
So it
that's
was just a value item.
Sarah's here. What is your status?
yeah, that's nuts because I couldn't. I get bored doing that. It's, I mean, it's.
Yeah.
Spread online settlement as long as possible. Eventually forming a new empire.
And like the thing about this game is you can play it without knowing what the fuck is going on, because like 90% of the time, like either you or I are just skipping over everything. Like they're just talking and we're just like, we don't give a fuck what you have to say whatsoever.
They tell you all the pertinent information. Approach the anomaly, okay? I guess that's what I have to do. Oh, I guess there's gonna be bad guys.
Gotta have them bad guys.
Bad guys.
Bad guys.
To somehow create the anomaly.
I forgot to have all my guys to do anything that's useful.
Then used to form an alliance with the Terran Empire. Stay on your guard. They're probably expecting you.
Yeah, I hear you. I can see the Cronenberg off in the distance. It's Cronenberging it up.
There's a thing we're supposed to destroy, but it seems to be appearing. Oh.
Is this the thing they all come out of?
It's supposed to be. Maybe let's oh, we can't depart. There's just a board. I don't want to do all that shit over again.
I think we need to, I have no fucking clue. I don't know what I'm doing in this game.
I don't know what happened.
I'm level 50, somehow.
What level are you?
Oh, well, not 50, I'm at 46. I thought maybe if I, no, it's not working. So I don't know what's going on. Did we break it?
I think we did somehow.
Fuck. Alright. Boarding mission. Because now we get to do this fun stuff again. Yes. Yeah. I'm super excited.
It did not work after you left.
Alright. Are you ready to beam up, sir? Yes. Beam me up and set course for the Badlands. Are you in the same screen as I am? The away team screen?
No, hold on. Go back. Let me know when you're ready to beam up.
I'm ready to beam up.
Alright, beam it up.
What is going on?
There's a future. It's supposed to work.
Alright, here we go. This game was made by the same people that made Neverwinter. And Neverwinter is a solid game. I mean, it gets boring, but, you know, it's okay. You'll get a solid, like, 60, 100 hours out of it before you just don't care anymore. This game they made before that, and you could see that they're, like, trying to fumble their way through it. Shut up!
I am
Oh, there we go.
Right, skills bitch. We're doing all the Star Trek things.
You know, blowing up ships, fighting all the dudes. Typical Star Trek stuff.
Yeah.
It's
also
what they do all the time.
There's also, like, no, it's not. There's also, like, missions you can send your crew to do. I'll show you how to do that in a moment. Because I keep forgetting to set mine up, which I really need to do.
This ship turns so fucking...
It's like driving a Cadillac. It's just a big, dumb, slow Cadillac.
It's the worst. I have a Klingon character, and he's at level 48. So I have a tier 5 bird of prey. That ship literally turns on a dime, and this one is so terrible.
What tier is this?
This is tier 5.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
That sucks that we don't get any more ships after free ships. You're gonna pay.
You gotta, tier 6, you gotta buy them with real money. I don't know why.
We're going into the future or the past. I'm not really sure. This game's very ambiguous about everything. It's like you're doing stuff.
Or just another dimension.
We're like super special Star Trek people because we're like time cops. Nice top, honey. Alright, pass. No one ever cared what she had to say. She's like, hey! Let's fight it out! I'm like, don't you know, bitch? I watched James T. Kirk die. He fell off the scaffolding. It was horrible. Scotty lent us a hand like 5 times, and every time he's like, I don't know who you are, but sure, I'm gonna help you out. He could have been helping out the enemy for all he knew. He's just a dumb jackass. Then he goes and gets himself stuck in the some sort of fuck. What was it that, like? Remember he was in like the first episode of Next Generation, or maybe the first couple episodes. Because he was stuck in some sort of ray, or I don't know. No? I think you watched Next Generation.
I don't remember him in the first episode. And I watched it recently too.
Yeah, it's like the first. I'm pretty sure he's somewhere in the first season, and like they go and find him, and he's in some sort of transporter beam, and he like froze himself because he's a derp. You know, unlike every other... It does. But like, unlike every other Star Trek character who eventually somehow magically becomes a captain, apparently they give let everybody be captain. Chekhov becomes captain. Sulu becomes captain. Who else was captain? And we were all like, why?
Everybody.
Pretty much.
I mean, it makes sense, though. Like, they would make them captain.
Yeah, but I would see someone like Riker or like number ones I could see being captain. I don't know about like fucking a pilot. Like, he's captain now. That's all Chekhov was.
I mean, anybody can be a captain.
Yeah, I guess,
I think
but
you're the closest to be Russian.
maybe. Hey, well, let's not talk about racism, because you fucking are the most racist person against Klingons I've ever met.
Watch those Klingons!
Minus 2. I'm doing the best I can.
Mine's fine. I'm alright. Pretty good over here.
To fight with my back turned against them, so that they only hit my rear shields. Shoot my ass! Morty, you have to shove it up way up your ass. Way up your ass. I'm just gonna keep firing on this pretend. No, don't stop firing on him. Kill him. No! Everyone can get the fuck out of here so easily.
Yeah. Not us, though.
Right.
Vulcan.
Here's his Vulcan Morty. It's so. That's my crew is only made up of females because my character's a pimp. Let's put my character's pimpness on to work. Not only that, but my character dresses like he's from 200 years ago. I mean, technically he is, but he's supposed to be incognito, and he's like, "Fuck you! I'm still wearing the same threads." Oh, ooh, girls. Space is real pervy. Yep. This is our world. We make the rules here. You don't know who the fuck you're talking to, son.
Gul Kardec was right.
There she is.
You are formidable.
Goddamn Rick Sanchez and his trusty sidekick Frost.
No, bullshit. Morty's your sidekick. We're just teaming up.
This is what happens when sidekicks run out of sides to kick.
Guards! Guards!
You guys died really easy. You should be ashamed of yourselves. Are you serious? Look at the big broad dancing over there.
Too busy fighting.
Bowser's finest hollow sweets. Mmm. Oh god, how'd they get in the water?
What do you want with me? This is now.
I'm stuck. I can't get out. How do you jump?
X.
Ah, there we go. I'm free. Jesus. Well, that's what I get.
What happens when you try to look at Bajor's finest?
We will meet again.
You!
Soon.
You have interfered with my plans for the last time!
I don't know what I just did, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't any good.
I felt like Kirk. I just go around punching everybody. Guns? I don't need guns. Alright, maybe I do.
Yeah, you might want to use a weapon. Damn it! Morty, what are you doing with your life?
He's doing exactly what you would expect a Morty to do.
Freaking out, trying to have sex with Jessica.
Jessica's that big dancing girl over there.
Your stupid broad put a put a shield right up behind you.
Yeah, I don't know what she just throws them up. Damn, what is going on?
It's not your affair.
Her favorite thing to do is to set them up in doorways so that way we can't get through.
We just started fighting Sandman. Now it's a Marvel game.
Disney's like, we want in on this. Come on, some of that Disney money.
He's sanding me. He's sanding me. He's getting sanded.
I'm shooting with my shotgun.
Look at this broad just walking through.
She's like, out of my way.
Hey. Get out of the way, bitch. What are you doing with your life?
Kill it with fire. Damn, this dude's like putting up the best fight we've ever had.
Yep.
He's literally some sort of comic character. Oh no! Ladies, come revive me, please. Ladies.
Don't worry, Rick has got you.
You pick me up before the fight's over.
We captured that motherfucker.
Alright, now what are you supposed to do? Oh.
We gotta wave our eye quarters at this broad and heal her.
And everybody instantly gets better. She's like, ah, man. Thank God for that stuff. I don't care.
I need a seat.
This controller's acting funny.
Alright, I'm good. Let's go.
Greetings. Do you
Damn it.
wisdom of the prophets?
Yeah.
I'm trying to recruit people to my brothel ship. Damn it. Damn it.
We are most
Use enough
grateful.
fishes.
Look at this sexy mustache.
Or lost forever. You have restored
That mustache is the least sexiest thing ever.
Bullshit. Tom Selleck had the same one. He's sexy.
No.
Yeah.
You did not just compare that dirt mustache to Tom Selleck.
It's the thickest I can get it.
You have returned our order. Now
You look like a
must
knockoff
return.
Mexican Hitler.
Don't touch me! That fat guy's gonna fucking get it. Now, I'm gonna touch you in a way that's gonna make you feel uncomfortable. Just being around him, I'm uncomfortable. Oh, there she is. Hey! Alright. Now what?
What are you?
Speak to someone?
This weird shit going on.
Speak to someone where?
Who do you have to speak to?
I see her. She's right over here.
Greetings. And then you...
So, Gul Kardec was a changeling. This does not bode well. An alliance between the True Way and the Alpha Dominion could prove disastrous for the Alpha and Beta quadrants. However, the orb has been returned to the mirror. How
Congratulations, Admiral.
the path you discovered. How can I help you?
Alright, let's first level myself up. I was in the middle of doing this thing. I don't remember what. Oh, here it is. And then...
Rick fucking Sanchez.
I'm, damn, I gotta sell a lot of stuff. Here's the Shy. Can I put anything in the Shy? No.
Better come over here and check out these sweet moves I'm showing off.
Hold on, hold on. Let me join in on that shit. Damn. Oh, I guess it's good for her. Oh, wow. I am impressed. Damn, look at that. Inspiring. And of course, you would do the robot.
Don't be mad.
I am not mad. I expect my duty officers do something that they're supposed to be doing. Oh, I can actually do this. I'm actually running out of these little side quests to do.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
I'm gonna uncover the intelligence leak. All right, I'm guessing it's this Morty. I don't think I have enough people to do anything else. Yeah, okay. Let's go do something. The factory. I better look at my inventory. Yeah, I have way too much shit. It's alright. Next time I get a chance, I'm gonna... Toodaloo.
What? No, why? Where are we going? Space!
The final frontier.
Space space guitars.
Our ships are super fancy. We got them all chromed out like fucking pimps.
Yep. Pimps.
And they're purple. I mean, come on.
They would be purple if they weren't chromed out.
Well, you can see like the purple paint a little bit, but it's hard to. It's really hard to see.
Purple.
Rain.
All right, I'll meet you at the objective.
All right, Tulu.
Oh, you cheating that bitch.
Why wait? I can call the trade freighter.
You definitely didn't do that.
Yeah, did.
You started the mission. Now I'm getting pulled into the mission.
No.
I mean...
No. A horde of hatchling.
I'm in the mission.
Well, slow the fuck down.
What do you mean slow down? You started it.
I didn't start anything.
You called in that freighter and it was like, continue mission with team, and I hit yes because I thought you were starting it, and you were like, I'm calling it a freighter!
Navi, shut up. No one cares. She's sitting there just making her weird ass noises she makes. Yeah, I figured she was missing that. Let's give her haggis. She wants some of that Picard wine.
Nobody wants any of that.
Yes, you do. Picard wine. Alright, now I can begin the factory.
Do.
So, I gave Guns a choice. I didn't technically even give him a choice. I was like, hey, you know, you want to stream? Maybe we could play Fortnite. I figured maybe we could run around and Fortnite stuff up. And instead, he said, hey, listen, let's play Star Trek. So that's what we're watching, Star Trek. because of Guns. Instead of Fortnite. I would have... We haven't played Fortnite in a while. I thought it would have been fun. And especially since they have those new maps. Or a new map. Well, it's the one we played, like, 2 games of. I think... Did we even win one on the new one?
Yeah. We did play
I think we might have won, and then, like, we do that thing whenever we win, as we retire.
Yeah.
Look, we won. I'm never playing again.
And we're out.
Oh, come on. Big turn. Big turn.
Motherfucker, he's flying right past you and trying to turn towards him.
We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. Maybe next week we'll do Fortnite. What do you think about that?
Yeah, alright, maybe.
We're not playing Star Trek again next week. Anything but Star Trek.
We're playing Star Trek forever.
No. There's like no reason that we're gonna keep going on. We're not getting any new ships, and I'm sure as hell not paying for a new ship.
We're doing things.
Yeah, I mean, but we can do things in Fortnite. We're 7 days to die. We still haven't even gotten any further than that. Maybe we can get Carol to join our we'll start over our every man for himself and see if we can get Carol to join it. I think she would dig that. I mean, she'd probably whoop our asses.
I'm playing that new Surviving Mars.
Yeah, she says she likes it.
I don't know what it is, but I've heard good things about it.
She likes some survival games. It's kind of her thing. If she can build and survive, she's good to go.
I like them too, it's just the ones that we have are kind of deep.
Yeah. I really want to play State of Decay. I wish it wasn't
Ark was cool
stupid,
until they
Xbox
decided they
systems.
wanted to try and make everybody pay for everything in Ark.
That's kind of like how I felt about Paladins. So we were playing this game Paladins, and I was enjoying it. It's kind of like a cheapo Overwatch, right? But it didn't take long for them to fuck everything up. And they must have fucked a lot of people out of their money because, people spent money on those cards to make their characters a little bit better. It's only a little bit better. And I guess, you know, there was enough crybabies that they did away with it. And I was like, yeah, that's enough for me to be like, I'm done. My ship is getting rocked. I have all my
Why
power.
am I traveling at like 7,000 miles an hour all of a sudden?
Slowdown's going. Dude, stop hitting me.
Get some kind of creative.
I'll shoot you with my ass missile. What do you think about that?
Ass missile. It's a missile from his ass. He poops missiles.
Oh my god, this thing's like royally rocked. Scan that facility, yo.
Beam us down.
What's his face?
You need to change who?
Here, hold on. Watch this. Get ready to team it and put your other boy in there.
Wait,
Oh.
why?
Well, I was gonna say do Jerry and Rick.
We don't know. We need a more balanced team because
Why?
they have abilities that they use that will keep us alive.
Oh, but T-Met's so B. Well, fine. I'm gonna put mine in because at least she's better dressed.
No, she's not.
Yeah, she is.
And now we got Jerry.
That's next generation outfit. She's pimping it.
Is anybody even watching?
I don't know. Yes, 3 people are watching.
Oh, wow.
There was 4 people in
I
here.
was wondering, because you keep explaining stuff like people are watching.
Yeah, people are watching this absolute shit show.
People love Star Trek Online.
Or they just like watching us play really fucking weird games.
That could be.
Do you remember when on Xbox we used to play like we would go out of our way on Xbox to find the weirdest like indie games we could possibly get our hands on, and we just fucking played.
Because they had that great indie category on Xbox, and you could find just some weird fucking games.
I have to say that I'm disappointed in Sony that they talked a lot about getting big with indie developers, and then it never really happened.
Yeah.
I mean, there are a lot of indie-esque games in here, but not like before, because there was actually good indie games, like Diamonds in the Rough, that you would find, and it was a lot of fun.
Now, like, they have a lot of indie games that aren't actually indie games, to be entirely honest.
Well, I mean, like indie's a weird thing now because now you have like professional indie games.
Yeah,
like, and then
there's
you have like
mainstream indie, and then there's like regular indie.
You have like people like fucking I'm gonna make a game, and you know, and a lot of them are just trash because there was a lot of trash in there.
Yeah, those were the games that were enjoyable though. The random trash games.
Yeah, I mean, like
$1.50.
A lot of them were fun. A lot of them were really interesting. Like you and you wouldn't expect. Oh, man, I'm stuck.
The most recent true indie I could say that I played on Sony was a game that actually I think you should check out. It's free. It was just released. It's called Don't Bite Me, Bro.
And what's that?
And it's kind of like a State of Decay-ish type of game. It's very simple though. Very, very toned down. But you have, you're a dude, and there's a zombie apocalypse, and it's kind of like twin-stick shootery-ish almost. You have like a melee weapon, and you have a gun that you aim with the right stick, and you can build a couple of things, and you go out and you rescue survivors, and you have to clear these dungeons to figure out why like the zombie apocalypse started, and to cure it.
Really?
Yeah, but it's like...
Is it multiplayer
like,
or is it a single-player experience?
Single-player.
Yeah, so that's the thing. Is I got a lot of single-player games to play at this moment.
It's not a game, like, you can play it for an hour and you will play the entire game. So it's not like a big, long experience.
I think what we should try to do is, like, go out of our way and find bad two-player, like, either indie games, or we just, like, go to default, like, 7 Days to Die or Fortnite. Like, that's like, we'll go to that when we don't have a bad game to play. Like, this is your first taste of horribleness. It's not terrible. It's an art game. What, Star Trek? Or the one you're talking about?
There's not a lot of truly bad games that get released on PS4.
No, because they're really like they go through all the games. That's the thing. Is like Xbox just allowed anybody. They're like, is there porn in it? And they're like, nope. They're like, okay, you're in. Does it work? You know, that's all they cared about. While Sony's like, is it okay at the very least? And like, you know, if their answer is no, Sony will be like, well, no. Which I mean, that's not a terrible thing to have, like, you know, quality control, but you know, it's a lot of good bad games that we're missing out on. Ow! What is this?
There's a lot of good co-op games that could be played.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's what we need to do is just, you know, like I said, you know, especially since we made the change from a Let's Play to whatever this is, I think that will be at least more entertaining to the two of us and, you know, anybody watching. What is going on? What is she doing with him? Oh, I should never brought her. She has
a melee weapon.
Yeah, look at her. She thinks she's badass with that thing.
You need to give her a gun.
Why can't I put a bomb here?
Because we gotta defend this stupid broad first. Or this stupid guy, I don't know what it is. It's an alien, so it's gender neutral.
Gender neutral aliens, so we don't hurt anyone's feelings. Alright, does he defend it? Nope.
Yeah. It takes a minute.
So I'm playing Secret of Mana, and I have been enjoying it. I am taking a little break. That's why I started Mad Max. Only because the game did finally crash on me and it irked the shit out of me because I was in the middle of a big fucking dungeon, which I have to do all of it over again. That's the only real issue with it. I don't know why Square's taking so long to address it. I mean, they spoke about it like, oh yeah, no, we're here, yeah, guys. You know, we're gonna get to it. And it's like, oh, can you get to it soon? I want to finish this fucking game so I actually can play 15. Actually, speaking of 15, so Guns and I were well, more or less, Guns was telling me that, you know, since I've been talking about playing 15 for so long, and you know, I typically play all Final Fantasies on this channel, I may stream that. Let's play that. You know, only because it's, you know, I feel like I'd be letting you people down. I mean, I don't know. It's just you know.
We've been talking about it for so long.
Yeah.
Anybody who may have been
following us would be like, why haven't you never played this? You know, that might be something I do play as a Let's Play. I'm still deleting, like any videos we have up now, you should check out while you can, because I'm still going to go through there and literally slash 80% of the videos. I'm probably going to keep all the Final Fantasies. All new co-op videos, obviously, are going to stay on the channel. The vlogs are staying, and any game reviews. Although I might redo them over time, just so they're more fancy, I guess. Once I have the ability to do fancy, because, you know, ask anybody. Guns and I are fancy boys. Yeah.
You're so quick to blow things up. Such
fucking right.
That factory might have come in handy someday.
I think we were
meant to be blown up.
I think we were trying to explain to someone at one point about, like, we've been playing games long enough that we realize that we both have a very similar taste when it comes to how we like playing games. And one of those things, for instance, like, that I think a lot of people don't get. I think, well, Carol gets it because she plays like we do too. We like to be, like, if we're playing a game that involves, like, surviving and building, we like to make pretty little houses and, you know, keep everything all nice and neat, and as opposed to, like, this is much more, this is just better in general, and it takes less time, and it's better for defense and stuff. Like, we completely disregard all that, and we just want to make sure our little house is nice, and it has a little couch and a little TV, because for whatever reason, that's something we like. We basically play house.
I will forego efficiency for looking good.
Yeah, efficiency's not important as long as we can. I mean, it's kind of like the same with, like, Dark Souls. We played Dark Souls a lot together, and we found ourselves a lot of the time, you know, it also becomes, you know, fancy Souls or fashion Souls, where you just want to look good. I hear there's not a lot of outfits in, what the hell's the other one? What's the other game?
Bloodborne?
Bloodborne.
Yeah, not really.
Which is really a bummer, because that's one of the things I really liked about Dark Souls is I like all the outfits, mixing and matching, and all the different weapons.
For the most part, it looks better anyway. So, like, the issue of, like, not having, like, a lot of cool outfits. It's not like they do anything. Not like Dark Souls.
Dude, you're gonna wreck my ship. I need to turn. Shields to max. Let it be so. I'm gonna scan this more. Minigame.
Are you really doing that in the middle of fucking...
Yeah. It only took a second. I'm already like done. I'm already coming back. I just figured since I was over here because that dude chased me. Meanwhile, Rick Sanchez is knee deep in the like most epic of battles. Actually, this is like nothing compared to some of the ones we've been in. Like we've been in ones that are really tense. There's like 50 fucking thousand ships. Just, like the slowdown is amazing.
I have completed.
Oh my god, what's happening?
What's happening?
My ship just started spinning in a circle. Fucking, I had no control over anything. Apparently it was time for me to depart the system.
That should cripple the Alpha Gem
They were like, yo, you're done.
But
okay.
We need to make contact with his new link. Hopefully Nayland can convince them of the truth before it's too late. Keep a close eye on him. We may have a treaty with the Dominion, but that doesn't mean I trust them. Avortus' first loyalty will always be to me. How can I help?
Congratulations.
Nayland, how can I help you?
Yeah, more levels. Woo!
Levels that don't really mean shit. Alright, I'm gonna replace... What's the TPS on this? 106. My newest gun is less good as the gun I have now. Alright, I'll get rid of that one then. I have all these kits on. I don't even know what they do.
Yeah, I have a lot of them on too, and I'm not really using
like,
them.
it's all maxed out kits, but I don't... Okay. Oh shit, she used up literally everything I gave her. Oh, honey, look what... Oh my god. Pissed me off.
This NHL 18 needs to hurry up and download.
Is that what you're downloading?
Yeah.
You haven't played a sports game in a while.
That and Lego Marvel's Avengers. I was gonna wait and try and get the show, but I got NHL 18 and Lego Marvel's Avengers for $31. So.
Was that during a sale?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was looking through it. There was I almost got Mass Effect, and then yeah, but I remembered a very important thing. I was like, hey, do you remember that ending? And I was like, yeah. Do you really? And I'm like, oh. And then I decided not. That
game, Mass Effect 3, is in the top 50 of the 300 greatest games of all time, as recently reported on by Game Informer.
But it's Game Informer. You can't trust them anyway. How? That game is the biggest laughing stock on the internet in history.
It was horrendous. Grand Theft Auto 5, fourth best game of all time.
Really? Are we talking about modern games or just all time?
All time. Grand Theft Auto 5 isn't even the fourth best Grand Theft Auto of all time.
Betrayal wears a familiar face.
I really like Grand Theft Auto 4.
Foothold in the Bajor sector.
No.
Easily.
But are they calling it the best game of all time because of how much money it's been making? Because I wonder what they're judging it on, because it makes $400 million every 3 months. That's a lot of money. That's just from GTA Live online. That's it.
It's fucking full of microtransactions, and it doesn't mean shit.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, what is it being judged on? Is it being judged on solely how much is it making, or is it being judged on, like...
Everything I do.
Because, like, I thought that one wasn't necessarily the weakest of Grand Theft Autos, but it was one of the weaker ones. And I typically run out to get Grand Theft Autos as soon as they come out, and I still haven't gotten that game.
People
I don't know why.
Can look at games and and don't just fanboy out because specifically the series. And I'm not saying that I'm replacing the people, because as you know, I fanboy the fuck out over the fact.
Yes, you do.
But
See, I think that's hard, especially for like reviewers. I think they're super objective, and like I find like a consensus is typically a better way to figure out whether or not a game is good or not, because like everyone's tastes are different, and a lot of people have like this shitty taste. Like, why is Call of Duty still popular? Well, it's because you're like, especially teenagers love that kind of shit. While games that are massively like created, don't get a whole lot of, or not as much love as they should, at the very least.
Final Fantasy VI.
Yeah, I mean, I would agree with that. It should be in my personal opinion, I think Final Fantasy VI should always be in the top 10. It's just, man, that game has very little flaws, and I know, like, when young people, which I spend a great deal of time complaining about, go back and watch it, they're like, the graphics aren't even that good, because they're dumb. But typically, like, once you get over graphics, and you just play the game for what it is, and enjoy the story and how well it was crafted and how everything fits together, like, you come to realize it was just a great game. And it was. I mean, same thing with 7. Listen, 7's a good game. And I know I talked shit on it in the past, but like after replaying it recently, you can find that somewhere on the site. Figure it out yourself. It's there somewhere.
It's there. Just look.
It is. It's somewhere. I recanted some of those remarks because, like, listen, it's a great game. I enjoyed it a lot, but it wasn't fantastic. I did not want to keep playing after I completed a lot of the stuff. I didn't care enough. It got boring.
Look back at when 7 came out.
It was amazing.
And you look at everything that preceded it, you realize that it had more of an impact than we might be willing to give it.
No, I mean, I think it had a huge impact, but part of the problem is that what impacted that game was 6. A lot of the things that game did, 6 already did. The villain is basically just the whole, like, I'm going to turn into a god. That was Kefka 100%. And they just kind of reused it. And everyone's like, oh, Sephiroth's the great. I mean, he didn't have any real depth to him, and everybody loved him. Why did you love the character? Is it because, like he wasn't even in the game most of the time. It was Genova. So why is people so enamored with that character? I mean, even as I was playing, I was like, he's so uninteresting. Same thing with some of the non-player, like, or some of the other party members, like, what the hell's that bitch's name that you don't even have to get to really get through the game?
Yuffie?
Yuffie. You do not need her whatsoever. At all. She is completely, I don't know, she's not a great character.
With, Vincent. And what's worse about Vincent is that when you get him, he's shit. He's a shit character. He's underleveled.
Oh, they fixed that in the PlayStation version. Yeah, they all automatically start at whatever level my main character is. So they all started because I made Cloud so high it was stupid. Like to the point where he just couldn't be killed, and everybody else just kind of popped up to that too. And I was like, okay. But like his character had no real story. He's just like, oh, I'm in love with Sephiroth's mom, and you're like, what? And that's it. Like that's literally it. Oh, I was a part of the whatever they were called, that dumb gang, and I'm like, okay, like thanks for the like. They're a lot of their characters were very fucking flat, very flat. People love them. Like Barrett was cool. Barrett had a full personality and a very interesting backstory. 100%. But then when you look at like, oh man, you're dead. Then when you look at characters like even like Barrett's cohorts that you spend a lot of the time of the game with, like you don't get to know them, and they're with you for a good chunk of the first quarter of the game, which is, you know, in a game like that is like, you know, 30-20 hours. You've already pumped into the game with these characters and you still don't know who they are.
The thing about Barrett's cohorts is that, first of all, 2 of them are Biggs and Wedge.
Yes.
And then I think the third one's Jesse, right?
Yes.
So I mean, you already, like, if you've been playing Final Fantasy, you already kind of have to have, like,
yeah,
you have a little bit of a love affair with Biggs and Wedge.
You do. You know who the characters are, and you're like, yeah, that's fun, but like, you don't know who the characters are. Just because, like, alright, for instance, Sids typically are always in Final Fantasies, but they always have like a unique like character. Like you're like, you know, either like, like you're like, oh, awesome. And even like what game was it? Final Fantasy X. They had their own personality, and you bumped into them a lot, and you knew who they were. But in this game, like 7, that wasn't true. That wasn't true at all. And you're sitting there like, who the fuck are these people, and why do I care? It's a big problem, and you know what it is? I guarantee you, this is why they're having so much issues with remaking the game, because apparently they're having a lot of issues. Because because their characters are underdeveloped. Fuck. And listen, people are probably gonna be like, oh my god, stop talking poorly. Listen, Cloud has no personality whatsoever. He's just a cranky kid, and the whole like, I have amnesia because of this. Like, they needed to explain that 10 times better than they did, because I didn't know what the fuck was going on. Like,
I think
I played it a second time. I still didn't understand.
Doing.
Yeah, well, no, I do. I'm fairly sure that's what the issue is. It's not programming it or making the game look pretty. It's.
They have to go back and figure out everything that was cut and how they can integrate that into the fucking, into the story. And
not only just stuff that was cut, they need to go back and make things make sense. Explain. Listen, I'm a big fan of not. Of giving players the benefit of the doubt, because I believe a player is smarter than like a lot of these games think they are. You know, back in the old days, here we go with the old days stories. Take a game for like Mega Man for the SNES. There was no long tutorial. You just kind of figured things out the way it was. The very beginning of the game, you just kind of figured it out. The first stage literally showed you how to do everything, and that's all you needed. It was ingenious, and I think a part of the problem is, especially a deep story like Final Fantasies typically have. They had all their twists and turns, and they want to make it very intriguing, but they made it so convolutive that it doesn't make any sense. And a lot of people go back and say, well, they shed a whole bunch of light on it in Advent Children. Well, you shouldn't need a fucking movie or comic book.
They really don't shed a lot of light on it in Advent Children.
It answers
not only
like
did they not,
a few questions, but not enough to help.
Not only did they not shed a lot of light on it in Advent Children, but there was a lot more fucking questions from that movie.
Well, they were like, "Oh, the Sephiroths came back." I'm like, "Well, what? He's having kids?" I don't know.
With Bahamut, though, fucking dope.
Yeah, I mean, it has cool stuff. Like, don't get me wrong. I don't know. Someone's out.
What the fuck is Tari?
And here she is.
There we go. There we got it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's hard to quantify these games. I understand, and the argument will never end. But I think if people take a step back and say, "Hey, listen, this is the first RPG I played. I love it. That's fine. No one says you can't love it for being the first RPG. But let's be real and be honest with yourself. It's not the best Final Fantasy. It's not the best RPG by any means. Neither Skyrim. It isn't. Stop it, people. Stop. It's just new. It's just the newest flavor of the same game that we've been playing since Morrowind.
Skyrim was the greatest game ever made.
A lot of people think so.
It's true, great.
Because they remastered and redid and remade it 752 times.
And it's still buggy as shit.
True.
Dumb fucks don't know what they're doing.
These people are not hunting you.
But I don't know. It's not a perfect game. The story is very convoluted. Some things are hard to understand. Like a good, well-made game, you should understand what's going on. Even if they want to make it intriguing and deep, I should still know what's happening. And a lot of the cloud stuff, I'm sitting there and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Same thing with the Genova stuff. Like I get it. It's some sort of like weird alien creature spirit thing, but it like I can't relate to it. It doesn't make any sense to me.
It doesn't.
It just could have been done so much better. And I hope these issues they're having is because they're sitting there and they're like, we need to fucking fix this shit because it's poopy. It's poopy butthole.
Poopy butthole. How do we make this more coherent?
Yeah.
Fuck you, suck.
And you'll get people who are like, I understood it. Did you? Or did you do stuff like what I do when I don't understand a game? I watch YouTube and it explains it to me for me.
Did you really understand it, or did you have to go to 17 different outside sources to understand it?
Yeah, I mean, like, when I don't understand what's going on in the game, that's what I do. I watch YouTube videos and they explain it. And I'm like, oh, fair enough,
I played all the games and I understand it. No, that's not.
But 6, if you take 6 on the other hand, you know what's going on. There's nothing confusing about 6. It's straightforward. And it has twists and turns. And interesting characters. Every single character in that is all fleshed out. All of them. Even the villains. Like General Leo.
But they're not all interesting, let's be honest.
No, they're not. But, no, they're not. But they're all fleshed out. Like General Leo, for the short time he's in it, he's fleshed out. And you get to know him. And you're like, he's kind of a good guy. I feel bad that he's on the other side. And like all the party members are all fairly fleshed out. There's 2 that are like Go-Go, who is basically just Vincent. It's another character like you don't have to get, but he's in the game.
Yeah. And
he has very little behind him. I think he's supposed to be mysterious, but whatever. And then there's Yurimo, or Yurmato, I don't know, whatever fuck his name is. He's basically a giant abominable snowman. Where am I supposed to go? He's a bit abominable snowman. He doesn't have a whole lot to him, and that's about it. And that's not a big deal. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with a character or two just being there. I just smashed into your ship.
You sure did.
But like Final Fantasy has a lot of characters like that. Like Final Fantasy VII has a lot of characters where you're just like,
It broke again.
Oh man, what is going on with this game?
I don't know. I don't know what happened. Alright, abort mission.
No, hold on.
Too late. Rick is out. Rick out.
Fuck. A poor mission. Maybe it'll do what it did last time, and it just kind of start us halfway through.
I'm hoping.
Continue unbroken. Yep, it did.
Well, hopefully this time it works.
Strong possibility it won't.
What is the issue here?
What are we supposed to be doing?
Fly to the designated coordinates.
What is that thing right there? Oh, it disappeared. Oh, it worked. Did you launch the beacon?
No, because it keeps stopping. I had to hit the button 17 times.
No.
Fuck out of this system.
Congratulations.
Suck a dick, system.
You have defeated the true way and made peace with the Alpha Changelings. I have transmitted messages to the major powers of the galaxy.
Congratulations, Admiral.
You just gained a level. Kiddos. All the levels. At this point, I don't know what they're any good they are, but you know, let's keep taking them levels. What did I get?
I didn't gain a level. What level are you?
I don't know. Hold on, just give me a second, I'll find out. I am level 49.
Wow.
What level are you?
48.
Well, it means like you're that far behind. Not like we're going to get anything because of this at this point. Like, so what usually happens is that every 10 levels you get a new ship. But once you reach, like, where we're at, you don't get anything new anymore. It's like, you know, you don't get nothing. Which is really poopy.
Whoa.
By now, you've
Ho!
faced...
No, don't you do that. I don't know why this game doesn't make... When you get a mission, it should automatically become a primary mission if you don't have one already.
Yeah.
Well, we got 4 people watching. They're watching this amazing game. They're like, damn, I can't get enough Star Trek. Maybe we should have just had Star Trek on our fucking channel all the time. We would have actually been more successful.
All the time. We should become pro Star Trek players.
We should just start dumping all our money into it. All of it.
You should get a faster ship.
Are you already way ahead of me?
Not way ahead of you.
I have full thrusters on.
I don't.
I just turned them on now. It doesn't make me feel like I'm going any quicker. That's the yellow one, right?
Yeah.
Deep Space Nine.
How long have we been going for?
I almost crashed into Deep Space Nine.
Oh, I
I'm
just
probably like,
approached you.
slow the fuck down. I'm like, no. I like when other ships just ran on me. Oh my god. We gotta kill more diplomats.
No, we
Fine.
have to kill more people.
Yeah, no, we killed them. Jay here.
It's gonna be my last mission.
That sounds good. Yeah, it's getting late. Is it? What time is it? It's later. I think we probably did our 2-hour mark at this point.
Word. What the fuck?
Are we supposed to be going in here? What's go?
I don't know what just happened.
I'm gonna back out. Alright, now we're not doing it. Alright.
We're gonna go.
Some dude was just like, hey, let's do a mission. I'm like, no. Where are we going? Upper level?
Yeah, operation. Why does it say go to Deep Space Nine? I'm clearly at Deep Space Nine.
This game.
How can I help you? My name is Sarish. How can I help you?
Damn, 5 viewers! They're like, listen, we can't get enough of the Star Trek.
Alright, I don't know. Go back to space. Go back to space.
Why do we have such issues with this? What is going on?
This fucking game. No. No docking. Depart system.
We're departing the system?
Yeah.
There's like a big weird thing going on over there.
Here's a wormhole. Alright. Alright, alright. Begin second wave.
Oh, maybe that's what that dude who popped up on my screen and was like, hey!
You want to do this? Alright, there we go. Now we can go up and talk to the D-bag. I can't believe so many people are watching us play Star Trek.
I know. There must be...
I meant Star Wars.
This is clearly not Star Wars.
Now we gotta go back down and talk to a bunch of ass jacks.
If it was Star Wars, it'd probably be even worse. Do they have an MMO anymore?
I think the Old Republic would be fun to play.
Maybe Knights of the Old Republic. I love that. I love those games.
It's literally the same thing. Just in MMO.
That's not for the PS4 though, is it?
No.
Where'd you go?
Oh, I went back down.
The Canar from Bajor
Talking to
has
these
a different...
jerkwads.
I get lost in this game a lot. Oh my god, there's Rick.
That is troubling.
What? You should be able to shoot your gun in here.
I can, because I'm a fucking beast. bitch doesn't even care. She just tries walking into that. Alright. I'm not coming up over here. Dun, 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 dun.
Don't agree to any side thing.
What if I want to do all the side things?
Nope. Too late. I already
I hope the
skipped one.
problem's not too serious. That's unfortunate.
Some, like,
I was
weird
hoping to
lag
get some
going on or
assistance from
something.
DS9 to deal with some issues.
Alright, side things.
No side thing.
So I was reading about like more updates from Bloodstained because they're making good progress. They already got the voices down, and I think they're recording the Japanese voices at the moment. Which typically, when you start doing the voices, the game's like really close to being over. And every single time,
I understand. I must find something to do with my free time.
every single time that there's an update, there's probably like at least 20 dumbass people who are like,
Sorry
hey,
to trouble you.
can we get a release date? Like, come on. I'm like, they said, second quarter of 2018. That's good enough.
It's done when it's done. Deal
Yeah,
with
I
it.
mean, don't you want a game that actually works and doesn't need to be a day one patch? And, I think it's a part of the problem with, especially with modern day games. They're never fucking finished.
Yeah. Turbo lift a conference room.
These are like the worst fucking missions in this game. Fetch quests. We're not playing Skyrim.
Sit in the chair, Rick.
Welcome,
you fuckface.
everyone.
Just skipped it.
Now, did you have something you wanted to add to this discussion?
Alright, my X button doesn't work.
Now, did you have something you wanted to add to this discussion?
Be
Oh my
careful.
god.
You are dangerously close to insulting the honor of the Klingon Empire.
Fuck you.
Do not
You
presume
Klingon
to know
bitch.
what our honor demands. The Empire's pursuit of honor does full strength. Ah, the might of the Klingon Empire can stand against the entire galaxy.
They're trying to start a
Let
fight.
them come. Do not dictate strategy to me.
Now, did you have something you wanted to add to this
Pretty sure we
discussion?
fucked that up.
Cardassia Prime is still rebuilding from the Dominion War. I will protect my home until my last breath. You may think Cardassia is weak.
Now, did you have
Fuck
something
that
you
one.
wanted to add?
All things must be our primary concern. My world is one of those at risk, but I cannot reject balance. Comes in many forms.
Now, did you have something you want?
Starfleet will do everything we can to protect the Federation and its allies. However, there are too many drains on our resources. We've fought the Borg alone before.
Let's take a quick recess to cool off.
Yeah, we
I
fucked up every single
Literally
one of
fucked up everything. It looks like we're fighting the Borg on our own. I hope they assimilate all those fucking pussies. Here they come.
Not
Are these?
the Borg.
Who is it? Klingons? Dumbass Romulans? Is it the Time people?
There's something coming out of the wormhole.
I guess, I don't know.
Captain, it's a
They're like
Dominion
us,
fleet.
but from another
They're
dimension.
charging weapons. Red alert!
They're charging weapons!
Are they gonna blow up Deep Space Nine again? what are they called? Jemadars?
We have to get out of here!
Oh, shit.
Watch this motherfucker. Oh!
It is time to leave.
That guy's still standing. He's still standing right next to you. See, you are weak, you dumb jerk off. Alright, well, I guess we gotta escape. Why can't I get out of here? How'd you get out, Jay?
I used the door.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Wait. There we go.
What are you again?
Sexy?
Science?
Yeah. I love this big guy. He's just like, I'm gonna hit everything.
You should heal this dude.
Who needs to be healed?
Over here. Wait, I can do it. Oh, never mind, I can't do it.
He's gonna instantly become healthy.
You did it!
I did it.
Good job!
Alright, lead the way, Rick. What is this?
Oh god, it's a purge station. 40. We gotta get out of here.
Feels good. That song's like one of the best songs in the series.
What is going on back here?
How come not everybody's following us?
I don't know. The fuck?
Come on, idiots. We just let the engineer die.
Couldn't save him anyway. Neither one of us is in engineering.
Ow!
Get the fuck out of here! You really Cronenberg'd up that Deep Space Nine.
Yeah, well, this is like the second time it's blown up, so who gives a shit?
The first time was in the future. Spoilers, man. Damn.
Well, now it's blowing up in the present and then in the future? I don't fucking know. Who cares?
What if one of the 5 people watching us has never played this game and they don't know?
Sorry?
Spoiler alert, Spock's dead.
We're victorious! Ad Victorum! Oh, maybe not. Hold on, I gotta turn.
Momentarily victorious.
I gotta turn all the way the fuck around.
I like to take my time getting to these ships, but maybe they'll help themselves.
Nah, they suck.
Use that flank, son. You're busy.
Yeah. Yes, they are. Probably because I just drive hit first and everything. Like, I got it! Oh, thanks, Vulcans. You're ready to assist you. Or us. Like, after we killed most of the dudes.
They're ready.
Come on, we're gonna get him. Ah! Good shot by everybody.
Oh no, one of them blew up.
Hopefully it was that weird fucking dinosaur guy, or at least the Klingons. 'Cause fuck them.
Captain Curland. Good to know
Why
that
were
you
her
and the
legs?
delegates are safe.
Long-ass
Jim
cutscene.
Hadar has stormed the
What
station
the
and we're
fuck?
losing critical areas. The Defiant
Oh,
has
no.
launched and I've
Is she
evacuated
admitting all of a
everyone
sudden?
possible,
Oh,
but a
I'm
few of
sorry,
us
that was
stayed
rude.
to...
Is she a little person all of a sudden? That dude just killed her with
Andrews?
air.
He's not holding anything.
Someone, answer me! What's going on?
He's got that air sword.
Captain, my name is Loris, and I represent the Dominion.
Ooh.
This station and all remaining souls on it are now under our control.
Oh, shit. Yo, shit just got real.
We'll out of here, Morty.
Well, there's nothing we can do. Leave. That's all. We can't help them out. They're all gonna have to die. Horrible deaths. At the hands of the Dominion people.
Kill an alien.
Congratulations, Admiral.
Woo! Level 49.
Fitty. Oh man.
Whatever. I didn't want to be up there anyway.
I don't know what to do anymore. Alright, folks, well, that's it for tonight. Thanks for joining us on our Star Trek adventure. Next week, I'm sure we'll have some other atrocity to play for you.
We've evacuated everyone we could
Shut
from
up.
Azure, and we're setting
Shut
up
up.
a base.
I was talking to the fans. Alright, well, yeah, that's it. Toodaloo. No, it's not. Stop it.